Yo, how's it going, everyone? This is Mitchell Mander here, and I got some news for you guys. We found out today who Liko, Roy, and Dot's next opponents are going to be in the Terrestrial debut arc. Their next gym leaders, that is. So, turns out that it's going to be Liko versus Grusha, Roy versus Ryme, and Dot versus Larry? Really? Interesting. I was kind of not expecting Larry to be involved in this part of the Terrestrial course, since he is technically also an Elite Four member, but I guess so. I was kind of hoping that Kofu and Tulip would be involved, but yeah, these are our matchups, so let's talk about it. Now, real quick before I get started, I just want to say if you're someone that's brand new to the channel and you like this type of content, it'd be pretty cool if you subscribe to the channel, like the video, watch it to the end, and hit that notification bell. All these factors really do help, and I would definitely appreciate it. Anyways, back to the video now. Okay, so I'm a bit surprised with these matchups. So before, I predicted that it would be Liko versus Tulip, Roy versus Ryme, and Dot versus Kofu. And I only got one of the three right, but I think we all were expecting Roy versus Ryme to be a thing. So, I mean, gotta pat myself on the back for that one, even though it was the obvious choice for that matchup. Now, when it comes to Liko and Dot, it was more so up in the air, but I'm kind of intrigued by these matchups. So Liko versus Grusha, and then Dot versus Larry against his normal type Pokemon. Interesting choices. So yeah, I like that Horizons likes to do the unexpected. We think that maybe Tulip and Kofu are going to be involved, but then they go ahead and do this. So yeah, gotta love Horizons for that. Now, when it comes to the next set of gym battles for Liko, Roy, and Dot, I think we're going to be going in opposite order for the characters this time around. And what I mean is that with the basic test, it was Liko first, and then Roy, then Dot. I get the feeling that this time around, Dot's going to be up first, then Roy, and then Liko, which I guess kind of makes sense since we're kind of, leading up the, ladder when it comes to the gym leaders in Paldea, and Grusha is the strongest one in the games. So, yeah, that's something that I was thinking about there. And it kind of makes sense, too. We'd go to Larry's gym first, and then we'd go to Glacido Mountain, and do Roy's Pest next, and then Liko's last. Since they're pretty much in the same, vicinity of one another. So that's kind of just the feeling I get. It'd kind of be weird if we went to, Glacido Mountain first, and then we climb down the mountain, like, oh, we'll do Dot's test next, I guess. I don't know. I just get the feeling that Dot's going to be up first this time around, then Roy, then Liko. Though, then again, with Liko and Roy, they could, interchange both of them, and Liko could go up first, and then Roy. But I just get the feeling that it's going to be Dot, Roy, Liko this time around. Now, first up, let's talk about Dot versus Larry really quickly. So, this is going to be quite the interesting one because Dot's Pokemon are unevolved, and both of them are going to be participating. It looks like the next set of battles are going to be 2v2s, and obviously Roy's is going to be a double battle because that's how it was treated in the games. And it'd be kind of weird if Horizons didn't do that. Kind of would just not feel the same. Just saying. But more on that in a minute. When it comes to Dot's battle, both Quaxly and Tinkatink are involved, and interesting enough, Quaxly hasn't evolved yet, so maybe it will evolve here. It's kind of hard to say. There's a possibility that it could happen. But yeah, that's to be seen. Anyways, it looks like Larry is going to be battling with his Dunsparce, ew, and his Staraptor. So yeah, interesting choices. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to these upcoming battles. So Larry versus Dot, Dot versus Larry, whatever you want to call it. This one seems like it could be a very interesting one. Seems like Dot might struggle a bit, but we'll have to see. Maybe Quaxly evolves, maybe it doesn't, maybe it turns a tide in battle, who knows. But also, gotta keep in mind that Quaxly has a super effective fighting type move that can utilize against Larry's, at least it's the Dunsparce. Maybe not Staraptor as much, but at least the Dunsparce it can do some super effective damage against. So yeah, guess we'll see how this battle turns out whenever the episode airs. It could even be the one that's coming up at the end of July. Who knows? But yeah, guess we'll see what happens with Dot versus Larry. Now, when it comes to Roy versus Ryme, obviously it's a double battle. If it's not a double battle, I'm going to be pretty upset. But I'm pretty sure that's going to be the case. And this is probably the one I'm looking forward to the most. I think a lot of people have been looking forward to this one because based on the characters, we're going to be seeing Ryme doing her rapping and probably Roy singing with Fuecoco and stuff. So that's going to be neat to be seen. Also, Fuecoco is unevolved as of this episode too, so just putting that out there. So Kilowattrel and Fuecoco are definitely going to have to work together and get along here, and hey, Kilowattrel evolved from Wattrel, so maybe it's matured a bit. Maybe they're getting along better now. But yeah, this is going to be a very interesting battle. Ryme has obviously her Houndstone, and then she has Toxicity. So that's her Pokemon that she's going to be utilizing against Roy, and yeah, I'm very much looking forward to this. Can Roy actually defeat Ryme? Roy kind of needs to start getting some more W's. Just saying. He did win against Brassius, so that was good. So I guess we'll see. I'm not really sure if like this next set of tests they have to win or not, but it would be cool if Roy gets another W. He definitely needs it. So yeah, I look forward to this battle in the upcoming episodes. And lastly, we have Liko versus Grusha. Now, we only see one Pokemon involved in this battle based on the preview, being Liko's Florgato versus Grusha's Sea Titan. We don't see another Pokemon of Grusha's involved here, nor do we see Heterum involved, but I'm expecting Heterum to be involved in this battle because it'd kind of be disappointing considering Dot and Roy utilize both their Pokemon in their battles, in their respective battles. So it'd be kind of weird if it was just Florgato, once again, just handling everything. I mean, Heterum just literally beat up 3 Annihilates, so I want to see it in action. And I want to see what it can do potentially in a battle against a gym leader. So, yes, I want Heterum involved in this battle. Though I will say it does look like Liko is struggling a bit based on her facial expressions. So I guess we'll see what happens when we get to the end of this battle. Looks like the ending is going to be Sea Titan versus Florgato. So I guess we'll see how that goes. Now I'm curious to see if Liko, Roy, and Dot could potentially lose one of their upcoming battles. As we saw in the basic part of the Terrestrial course, the characters don't necessarily have to win their battles. They have to show a strong bond with their Pokemon and, showcasing it through terrestrializing them. But I feel like as we go further here, I feel like a prerequisite should be that they have to win against their assigned gym leader or something like that as we get further along in the course. And they could implement it here or maybe the last phase or something like that. Who knows what the plan is. We kind of don't know what the direction they're going to take. We just know that we're on our next set of assigned gym leaders for the characters. But what if they actually have to win against their gym leaders and they end up losing, so they don't pass? So what they have to do is maybe have an episode or two of training or something like that, or like reflecting on their battle or their loss or something like that, and then they figure something out, or their Pokemon learns a new move or evolves or something like that, and then they go back and rematch against the gym leader, and then for round 2 they end up winning. We kind of saw that happen a couple times with Ash, so I wouldn't be surprised if the characters had like a little mini arc where they end up losing. They have to self-reflect, or like they're upset over their loss, but they take an episode and then they end up overcoming this. They learn something new, and then they take that and then take it up against the gym leader, and then they end up winning the second time around. I think that would be pretty cool for any of the characters, honestly. So I don't know if that's going to be something that we do. I get the feeling based on the preview that we're just basically going up against the gym leaders and then that's it, we're moving on. So who knows, it's just a thought. Alrighty guys, that's all I got for this video. So in the comment section down below, I'd like to hear your thoughts now. What do you think about these upcoming episodes? What do you think about these upcoming battles? Which one are you actually looking forward to the most? Are you looking forward to Dot versus Larry the most? Roy versus Ryme the most? Or Liko versus Grusha the most? Personally, for me, Roy versus Ryme. I feel like that one is the one that I'm anticipating the most here, and I think that one's going to be a very fun episode, and I look forward to it. So yeah, Post your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you're brand new to the channel, it'd be pretty cool if you subscribe to the channel, like the video, and hit that notification bell. All that stuff helps, and I definitely appreciate it. Anyways, I'm gonna go now. I need to, do my own thing now. And yeah, I'm gonna go do that. So I will talk to you guys later. Have a good day or night wherever you're at, and I'll see you all later. Bye.